Tonight on Game Night, Lincoln, Aaron, and Nikki are going to shrink down real small and get on some tiny little trains and roll through the picturesque tiny little English countryside in Village Rails, a game for 2 to 4 players, published by Osprey Games and designed by Matthew Dunstan and Brett J. Gilbert. It's got tiny little card tile laying and tiny little tickets, and get your tiny little conductor hat on and join us.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Lincoln.
Will you teach us Village Rails, a game of locomotives and local motives?
Ooh, clever. I will teach you this game that comes in an adorable little box.
Yes, it
I
does.
could play it on a train. I could play it with a fox.
Okay.
no.
All right.
Play it
Village
without
Rails,
socks? I don't know how that
Village
is.
Rails is a game of rail building, unsurprisingly. We have all been assigned these corner pieces randomly. There's also an A, which we do not randomly shuffle out. Nikki will go first because her letter comes first alphabetically. So this border has 4 tracks starting on the left-hand side and 3 lines, they're called rail lines, starting on the top row. We each have 7 lines in our tableau. And we are going to play 12 cards into that tableau. 4 times 3 into a 4x3 grid.
Okay.
And that's these rail cards here. The game is going to last 12 rounds. Every round you're going to play one of these rail cards and extend one or more of your rail lines. You're going to score points whenever your rail lines end. And when a rail line reaches the imaginary border here, the edge of your display, that's when a rail line ends and you score for the features on that particular line. You will notice if you look closely at these rail line cards, they all have rail lines that enter from the top, bottom, left, and right side of every card. So they're always all going to be playable. You're never going to get your rails stuck into a dead end or anything like that, or loop back on each other. Really, the only thing you're looking at is what features and icons there are on each card, what the terrain of the card is, and where the rail lines go, because this one may, split these 2 lines in this 2 direction, while this one may let these 2 lines cross each other, and that sort of determines their length and where they're going. They may be more strategic scoring opportunities. And really the only interaction that you and I and Lincoln are going to have with each other is taking the cards each other wants. Our tableau is going to score what our tableau is going to score, but the only real interaction is grabbing the card that somebody else wants before they get it and outscoring them that way. We all start with 5 pounds. Pounds are going to be used to purchase some of these cards. We all start with 0 points. Every turn, you must take and use a railway card from this railway market. You can take a trip card from this trip market. There's always going to be 7 of these, and there's always going to be 4 of these. And trickily, they're actually the same cards. You just put out the top or the bottom of the card, depending on which one you need to fill the market for. It's a clever deck. You can place a trip before or after your mandatory railway placement. When you take your railway card, it must touch existing rail, so I can place the first one anywhere up along here, but I can't skip out to the middle right here and have it hanging in the middle of space. It's sort of a general tile laying rule that we all understand, but you can't skip out and go into the middle of things without having it connect to something. The trips, these are bonus points for certain features, will go above here to these 3 rail lines or on the side here to these 4 rail lines. And they are essentially bonus scoring opportunities for that particular rail line. You can have up to 2 trips on each rail line, and then maybe this would behoove me to make this as long as possible and get as many features as I want, because I'm scoring a bunch of extra bonus things on it. When you take a card from these markets, a trip always costs a minimum of 3 pounds. The furthest one here away from the deck doesn't cost anything extra.
Okay.
It costs just the 3 pounds that I paid to the market. If I don't like that one and I want to take a different one, this is what you have to do. Let's say I want the 3rd card. I have to put a pound on every card that I skip over and take this 3rd one, and I put it here. This is the one that scores the most for me and I like the
Okay.
best. And then it's the same for railway cards. There's no $3 entry fee. The first one is free. But if I wanted the second one, I have to put £1 on the first one and then take this one.
Okay.
But if you did these two, then you'd have to spend $3 for that one. Is what you're saying?
There's always a $3 fee to take any trip, period. So really,
You couldn't.
this one costs $3, this one costs $4, this one costs
I
$5.
see.
But the $3 disappears to the bank, and then the additional fee, if there is any, goes on the cards.
Okay.
Railway cards cost $0, plus any additional fees for going up the line.
So when you do this, it would be you would do these two plus the $3 that you'd pay and you have to place it right away, right? You can't
Yes,
hold it.
you're
in
not
your hand.
holding this in
Okay.
your hand.
So that would be a minimum of £5 just to do that.
Yes.
And then you'd have to take the first one of these if you didn't have any more money.
If you didn't have any more money, you have to take the first one.
Okay.
The rule book does kind of caution you against running out of money, but
It's too tight to mention. Money's too tight to mention.
and if I had done this, then you and Nikki have a way to make money by taking this railway and
Right.
taking the coins that I've left on it.
Aaron, spend big, spend big. No.
The other way you make money in this game is the cards that I haven't mentioned yet. Lincoln's got them in his hand. We all
Terminus
start the
cards.
game with 3 Terminus cards.
Oh wow, they pay for even doing nothing.
Some of them do.
Okay.
I've got some.
Spoiler, I guess, on my cards.
You're always going to play a Terminus card when you complete a line. And I mentioned that means when a line essentially runs into the edge of your board, this imaginary border of your tableau.
Or potentially this edge here too. If it's,
Yeah, I'm showing you both
sorry,
edges
yeah.
here to the camera there. So I could actually complete a line like this by just playing one card.
Right. It would give you some dough, right?
Right. This line has now completed, and you always play a Terminus card and then take another one, so you have a hand of 3. Here's some examples of Terminus cards, and they're going to mention things that I haven't told you about yet, but we'll explain some of them. So like this Terminus card gives you, these are all paying cash, not victory points. This Terminus card pays £pounds for the number of trips assigned to the line. No trips at all? Well, I still got £3 out of this line. But if I had assigned a trip to it, it pays 5, and if I'd assigned 2, it pays 8. This card pays for the number of farms. That is a feature that you will see on some of these cards. This line has a farm. This line starts with a farm. In fact, we've all got one that
So
starts
it's the
with a
little
farm.
tractor
It's
thing.
a little
is
tractor
the farm.
thing.
Okay.
So that one pays cash based on the number of farms on the line. This one it pays based on the number of halts. That's what this blue and red stop sign is called. These things also pay victory points, so I'm going to come back to them in just a minute, but this is just the cash pounds off the Terminus cards. This Terminus card pays based on the number of this type of terrain. The back of your player aid card lists the 5 types of terrains. You see field, forest, lake, pasture, and village. And you can see, again, that some of your rail lines start off with a piece of terrain right here. Lincoln has a pasture on the left and a field over here.
And what?
I also have a field and a pasture. But so the number of times that line crosses a card with that symbol, that is how many, or the starting point of that line is how many pounds this Terminus card is going to pay you. And the last couple I have showing on the camera here are a little tricky. One of them pays for the number of different terrain types. There are only 5 different terrain types, so if it manages to cover all 5, it pays its maximum of £10.
Wow.
And the other one is sort of the opposite. It wants to go through any one single terrain type you choose as much as possible. And if you manage to get it through 5 or 6 cards of a single type, or including your bonus terrain type here at the start, it can pay out £7 or £9 for, just being a scenic view of villages or farms or whatever it is. Actually, not farms, fields. Farms are a different thing. The other thing you do when you finish a line, which, as I have shown here, can be a single card or more likely would be, say, let's say I played these 3 cards. So I've made a slightly longer line. This same line has now finished all the way out here, and it terminates here.
Okay.
You can terminate more than one line in a turn. If this finished this line or another one coming down from here and this one at the same time, you would just do them one at a time.
Okay.
Pick a terminus card, play it, get the pounds, get the points, and then do the other line, get the pounds, get the points. So I explained the pounds from the terminus card. You also get points, and that's on your player aid card. Halts, which are these blue and red stop sign symbols, they got the points listed right on them. This one pays 2 points, this one pays 4 points. You do have to look pretty carefully at which line this symbol is on. So see this, every card has 2 different lines on it, right?
Yeah.
They may not meet or they may cross over each other. But like, I don't get the 2 points from this halt if this line here is the one that I've finished. I only get it when this line over here finishes.
Okay.
So halts just have the number printed right on them. Barns will have a terrain type shown on them. Here, in fact, I've done this very well. I have a barn which shows fields. And this line passes through 1, 2, 3, 4 fields.
Oh.
And I believe it is 1 point per field. Yeah, so that is a 4-point barn. Just from that, that line goes through 4 fields. There are barns for each of the 5 terrain types. Farms, which are this tractor symbol, are sort of the opposite. They are 1 point per each of the different terrain types. So when you see a farm like this, each farm can get up to 5 points for going through the different terrain types, the fields, the pastures, the villages.
What if you have more than one of those on a line?
Then each one pays whatever
2,
the number is.
If there were 2.
Oh, wow.
It's essentially a multiplier, right?
Right.
Each farm is 1 to 5 points times your number of farms. Signals are a little tricky. That's this big orangey thing here. 0 signals is 0 points. 1 signal is 0 points. And then every signal after that is 8 points.
Wow.
So 2 is 8, and 3 is 16, and 4 or more is 24. If you actually manage to get 5 somehow, you still just max out at 24. But so they're either nothing or very big points.
Okay.
The last category is only scored at the game end, because you can really only score it when all 7 of your lines have completed, so all 12 of your cards have been played. So this is a siding. It's this purple diamond that shows a track splitting into 2 different routes. We all start with 1 on our sideboard here, and here's 1 on this card. I've got 1 on my sample route here. What you really want for your biggest cash jackpot of points is to have a siding on each of your 7 lines if possible.
Sure.
Maybe it's not going to be possible, but what you score is a straight square of the number of lines that have at least 1 siding. So if I got all 7 of my lines with a siding on them, I would score 49 points.
It seems
If I got
like a lot.
5 lines with a siding on them, I'd score 25 points. It does seem like a lot. And of course, remember, like, this siding is only on 1 line, not on this other one. We all have 1. We're all going to score at least 1 point because we've got 1 already to start on the board. But that's definitely a big point value to be aware of, and a reason you might pay cash for that extra card to grab a siding, you know, if it's going to be worth another 9 points or 7 points to get you another siding.
Right.
And after 12 rounds, we will have all completed all 7 of our lines, scored everything, and then we will score those sidings, which are the end game scoring condition.
Right.
We will check our victory points. Leftover money is 1 victory point per 3 pounds you have
for
left
3.
over.
Okay.
And in the rare case that someone is exactly tied, money is also the tiebreaker.
Okay, cool.
You can actually tie if you tied on points and tied on money.
Wow.
But that does seem pretty rare. So if you do happen to make a bunch of cash, that can actually make a few extra points at the end of the game.
Flight control, countdown confirmed. Tower, we are. Go for launch, over.
Gamegenic, ingenious supplies.
All right, we've reshuffled a new railway deck and trip market there. One thing I did not mention, you obviously cannot place railway cards sideways
Oh,
into,
darn it. I was
into your
going to
display
do
here.
that right off the
You
bat.
can place them upside down. You can
Right.
rotate this
Okay.
180 degrees if that helps get the thing onto the certain line that you're trying
Can we
to.
turn it over just so maybe there's a better
No,
benefit
that's a
on
whole
that?
different thing. No. So, Nikki,
Yes.
you now must take a railway card. This one is
Alright.
free.
Okay.
These ones will cost, and you may pay 3 or more to take a trip. That is up to you.
I did not even read the trips that we
I
have
did not
out.
either. Let's see. This one is no villages on the line, 4 points.
Okay.
So that's one of the terrain. Should be easy to avoid.
I have one. You probably have some.
I think
too.
we probably all have one,
Yeah.
yes. This one is the first and last terrain on the line is forest. Forest. 6 points. Every terrain on the line is a different type. 6 points. 9 points, minus 1 point per track on the line, including the border.
Okay. Well,
So some of those could reward very quick trips. You just get like
yeah.
a bunch of points if you can afford that.
Well, I actually really do want this one.
Sounds good to me.
So let me.
Oh yeah, I didn't look at my terminus cards. That also matters.
It sure does.
Don't like it.
What you have? These
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But remember, they're always going to pay at least 3. That's what's great.
Right.
So even if they're terrible or not good for you right now, which is certainly a
Right.
possibility.
It's like you didn't get any of these things, pay 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I don't want any of those right now. Yeah.
Right. You don't have to buy that.
Okay. And I didn't mention, but the display slides down this way, and the newest card comes out
Sure.
So it
closest to the deck.
refills right away.
Right, and the money stays down here where we can get at
Okay.
it, frankly.
Frankly. Mr. Shankly.
It's very cherry. Yeah.
Okay. I think I will take just this one here.
Yeah, it's got some stuff on it.
Yeah,
It
it's got
does.
both a signal and a, what was this called?
Siding.
Siding. Okay.
Siding.
Yeah.
Crazy Britishisms. Not. The funny thing is like deciding where it's going to go. Like it doesn't really.
Deciding your siding.
So you want different types of terrain for this line.
Yes.
And it starts with nothing.
Of course.
So I'll do that and hope that it all works out.
And you're not.
And
gonna
is this
spend-
signals per line?
Yes. This everything. All the other things besides siding are scored per line immediately when you finish the line.
Okay. No villages on the line. I think I'll wait on that.
You kind of want to wait till I get a little money.
Yeah, I'm nervous about running. Well, you
I
said
know.
they
Yeah,
said,
you don't
said
want
worry about it.
It's in the rule book. Like, careful. You need money for this. You know. All right. Can I use a farm and a barn? I probably
Farm
can.
barn,
Farm in a barn.
Let's see.
farm barn. Well, it's also got this, which is good too, right? It multiplies the points per.
That's the thing where you want a bunch of different terrains.
right.
Yeah. But
It,
yeah,
also,
I
it
don't
is
wanna-
kind of a weird start, though. The angles are actually kind of difficult.
I mean, I think I actually kind of like it right here. It just
Yeah.
splits these things this way, and the barn actually has the thing that it's looking for. It's a 1 point right there. So yeah, that's fine. Do I want a trip? You know, the one that's only $3 is not that great. I don't want to spend $4 or $5. So no, Nikki, you can. Oh, let's see. I'll slide this down. Nikki, you are up.
I had a question
Go for it.
about the barns. So it says 1 point per indicated terrain type. So it's showing the wheat fields,
Yes.
and I've got a wheat field that it's on,
Yes.
and this wheat field.
No.
Okay.
This wheat field is for this line that it's crossing
Okay.
underneath. This barn is on this line. which has one pasture
wants a-
and one wheat field. So
I wouldn't get any points for this.
you have
because
one
it's
because
not,
it is on one wheat field, but it's not on two.
But it's not on this one.
Correct.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be. I mean, even just looking at it, it's easy to go, oh, it's on two wheat fields,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah,
not. It's
okay.
this line
All right.
that you want more wheat fields on. And it's your
Okay.
turn to take a wheat field. Look at this one. You could have this one for $1.
I could have it for $1.
I'll buy that for $1.
It turns it though. It'll turn this one.
It turns it so it has more room to go to wheat fields.
That's true.
I think wheat fields is a department store too.
Okay.
Let's go to wheat fields.
Sounds like it would
Something
be.
like that.
Let me look at my Terminus
Yeah,
cards
me
again. I
too.
keep forgetting
I
them.
know they're not easy.
Oh. Can we cash in more than one Terminus at a time?
Only
we've
if you finish
completed-
multiple lines. You can't play
One
two
per
on
line.
the same line.
I can't play two on the same line. Okay. Okay. I am going to buy this one. So I need change. I'm just going to
Yep, go for 5.
go for 5. Throw that away. So I pay
1.
Just
yeah.
put
One
one on the
here.
card you skipped. Hmm.
and then 3
That's it.
to
You
the
just
bank?
take no.
No.
3 is only for the trips.
Oh, got it. Okay. Ooh, what way do I want to go? I'll just keep going this way. Doo, doo, doo.
Okay.
I don't know about these yet.
So
I know-
remember,
I mean, none of them
remember,
are that great
you,
yet.
you can do whatever you want, but don't forget this one is per different terrain type.
in that
the farm-
line.
Yeah.
In that line.
And it could be whoop, depending on what you draw. Anyway.
I think you're going to have some
It's
short
gonna.
lines.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
But you're not going to be able to do that with every line.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well, I'll take this.
Oh, you took that dollar.
you
Took
of
that pound.
course. Why
1
wouldn't
pound.
he?
There we go. And then I really don't want that one. Wait, see what's the next one? First and last on the terrain is forest.
Woods. Yeah, forest.
So that would have to be this, right?
Or like this one has no terrain, but its first terrain's forest,
Ah,
right?
okay.
So that one would count.
Well, let me just shoot for that, right? I'll do that. Take 2 back
Oh, he's doing
and
it.
put 1 here,
He's
right?
jumping onto
So
that
it's,
one.
it's a 4, right?
Yeah.
I'll just do that and see
Yeah,
if I
I
can
like
make
it.
it happen.
Oh, I'm sure you can. And that will also slide these down
Okay.
and put out a new trip.
And then
Oops,
these
wrong
slide
side.
down.
Yep.
Yes. What does it say?
This one is
Oh, it's another
9
new-
minus. Well, yeah, it's the same as the one.
Is it the
below.
exact same one? Yes, it is.
9 points.
-1 per track on the line, including the border. Okay,
Yay.
so there's cash on here, so I can now I can have that for 2, and it's just no village on the line. I'm gonna try this. I'm
Really?
gonna take this
Okay.
third card.
Wowie.
Yeah.
Nope, nope, nope.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It'll go the other way.
Yeah.
Well, it will do that. But
Well, yeah.
Guess, do I put it right there?
it's a different line for the at least those.
It's also a
those-
different terrain for the farms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do I want to end this line fairly quickly? Is the question. Nah, it's fine right there. Okay, I'm not going to pay for that trip. I'm getting poor. I'm going to put another thing out there for the end.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 5-point halt there.
Yeah. Okay. Again,
I know. Yeah. What do I need here?
I think I'm gonna. It's a very interesting looking one. It's got a city too. Okay.
It's not the cities,
Or
but the
town,
the
village, or
signals.
whatever.
Signals.
No, and she's
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about the
the
village.
corner,
Is the
yeah, yeah.
terrain.
What terrain type is this? I can't.
Water.
It's water. There's
It's
a little water
there's a little
drop
water
that's pretty
drop?
hard to
Okay.
see.
Well, I think I'm just gonna take that one because it comes with a
It's a lake.
coin. And
You're welcome.
then I would pay 3 plus 1 onto this one if I
Correct.
wanted to buy that.
Yes.
I think I do though. Yeah, so 3 to the bank. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1 to that thing,
Wow.
and I buy this one.
Wow.
You do need to assign
I
it
need
to
to
one
assign
of the
it.
lines.
Every terrain on the line is a different type.
Yeah, if you would do it on this farm one, that's the goal
That's
for
what
that
I wanted
one.
Right.
to do.
But it means you can't double up any.
What do you mean?
Right.
Every terrain is a different type.
Different type, yeah.
It means you don't want to put another field on this line.
Right.
Because that would mess up your bonus.
So this one here is you choose one of the stops on your line and you score it again. That's
Nice.
pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a village. And if I take that one,
That's like it's only a coin now.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a village there too. If I
Yeah.
take that one, all these are villages right here. If I'm going to go for that,
Oh, right.
Yeah, it kind of makes that
It kind
card
of screws that one up.
hard.
Yeah. Mhm.
card hard. So I think I'll do this, which finishes that
It
one.
does.
Oh, wow.
Do I want to do that? I mean, it seems like
What do
I
you
want to
get
wait
out
till
of
at
it?
least put one
Well,
of these
he's
things.
got a second signal on the other line.
Oh, I
going
suppose I
that
could do
across
that,
way.
though. I could just.
And he's going to get
just
you get
finish
at
one of
least
these
3
that I want,
pounds just
yeah.
by finishing anything.
Yeah.
So 2 signals, he would get 8 points. Is that the
Well,
deal?
yeah, but he's not done. I'm saying this line is still going.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Plus, he's going to get at least a little cash just by finishing that.
Right. I think I'll do that,
It's not too bad.
and then I will. Gives me 3. And then I will. Do I need to do this right now since I've just completed? I guess I can do my other bit first, and then since it's completed, I'll take this. Cost me 1, and I'll put that over here maybe.
So you have to have 3. You pay
I
the
did,
3
yeah, because I took that
first.
first card. Yes.
Then you take what's on the
Okay.
cards. You can't. if you only had 1 coin, you
Yeah,
can't
you
take
can't
Right.
take
what's off
that.
there. yeah.
Okay.
And
Interesting.
I'll put this here in the hopes that I somehow make that happen.
That shouldn't be hard. I mean, that. All right, let's put a new one out there.
Yep, and then I will finish a line here with something that I don't. I'll just do this one here. It gives me I have 0 barns on the line.
Fair
so,
enough. Take 3 pounds.
Yeah.
And
Unless I
this
think
is
I'm going to have something here. Let me see here. I'll do this one here. Number of tractors on the line, because then it's done.
you just
that's
take the money and
Yeah,
and you get
and
it.
run. Woo!
And our new trip is every terrain on the line is the same type, 6
Oh, wow.
points.
Okay.
I mean, that's again, it's like easy for a short line. I almost want to grab one of these and just do a one length line.
We don't have enough of these out,
We
right?
don't. We in fact,
Oh, wow.
we didn't put one out
Yeah,
last
yeah.
turn. Error. But Lincoln knew what he
Well,
wanted.
there's no way I'm paying for one.
No,
of
you're
these.
not paying for 7.
Yeah,
I mean, like
I
come
didn't
on.
have enough money to do that anyway.
Maybe at the end of the game you take this
Yeah.
one. All right, now this one is 4 points.
I know. And if you can get this, it'll score for you 4 for you again.
this could be
or
a
that
lot,
one
too.
give you 5.
I may have to just finish a line to get myself some cash at this point.
Boo, that was a bad place to put that. Now I see it.
What was that?
This one on this.
Why is that?
Well, it's part of this, right?
I'm gonna
Well,
pay my
Yes.
3 to the bank.
It's the line. It's if it goes right
Yeah.
here and ends. If you
Yeah,
did a
okay.
different terrain there, you're going to be okay.
I'm gonna pay my 3 to the bank.
Yep.
I'm gonna take this trip.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna immediately finish that line with the free card,
Nice.
which scores 7 points. 9 minus 1 point per track on the line, including the border. So it's 9 minus 2
Right.
for the points.
Okay.
And I think the terminus is just going to be 3 points no matter what I pick. I will pick number of signals on the line, which is 0, and take my 3 pounds back. Here, you want to discard the one you used? Or did you put it over
I
here?
did, yeah. It's over
You
there.
are. You're keeping your secret terminus cards face up, so I can.
It's
look at
not a
them.
big deal.
It's probably.
I don't even
not.
know what the one
No,
I
I,
got.
don't, I know. I haven't looked. Okay, Nikki.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the new trip there? Not that I'm going to pay to go to the end of
At
it.
least 3 of the same non-signal feature on
Interesting.
the line.
Okay.
3 same.
3 barns or 3 farms or 3
Okay, neat.
halts
Yeah.
or
As long as it's not a signal.
right.
Okay, I am just going to take this one
Yep.
And
Oh, I'm sorry. I also get 4 points.
I was going to say, I was
for
just
the-
looking
yeah,
at it just now.
I don't. I
I'm like, wait a
jumped
second,
ahead
didn't
to-
you take that 4?
I was testing you guys.
Well, at least I was looking immediately after
Me
your turn. I'm
too.
like,
I
you took that
was-
4. Is that in part of the 9? It
I
can't be,
forgot
is it?
about. I just took this and that. All right.
this is did not work the way I thought it was going to work, actually. Darn it. Oh, but it's water right there. I don't think I'm going to do very well on the beef here.
Where's the beef?
The
The
up here
farm
with
thing?
the
Oh.
piggies, and then it's got a little cattle head there.
Well, I mean, if you don't put any things that need beef there, then who cares?
Yeah.
I assume you're not buying it.
I am not. I
you
have
do not have 3
one
pounds to do
coin,
that, so
So there will be
yes,
no
let's
buying.
not buy a trip right now.
I'll take that. Just put it here. And then decide if I want to do one of these for 3. So this is one where you're trying to do short.
Yeah.
Well, maybe something will happen. So I'll pay 3 for that. And put that here in the hopes that I can do a right angle turn.
It's pretty easy to do. It's like half the cards, I think. All right, so we need 2 new cards.
This one is at least 1 and train and fewer, 1 forest and fewer than any other type on the line. At least 1 forest and fewer than any other.
The
So it'd have to be
rulebook-
like it'd be this one where it's 1 of each different kind.
No, it has
Oh, it has to be fewer.
Fewer.
Yeah.
So you'd have to have like 1 forest and 2 villages, or 1 forest and 3 farms, or 3 lakes and 2 villages. It has to be fewer than everything else on that line. The rule book specifically mentions it because it's kind of a tricky one to parse.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So yeah, if you have 1 forest and 1 of something else, you don't get that 6 points.
Did you get 13? Oh, you did. I'm seeing it upside down. It looks like you have 31.
No, it's 11. This was 7 and this was 4.
Oh, you got 9 for that one.
It's 9 minus 1 for every track section,
Oh,
and this counts.
boo.
Okay, what do I want? That has a barn, which is okay.
Well, that's such a tease. It is
I know,
still 7
because
points.
it's literally 7 is the max. It's 9 minus blah blah blah, but 7 is literally the most you can get. So it's like, but
It
it's
should say 7 points if this line is only 2 tracks long.
But then
I know it's not.
this is,
I
that
understand.
is the most economical way to say it. But
Yes.
yeah, the 9 really grabs you, and you can't get 9 or even 8.
Well, if you did it, oh no, it's track there.
Oh yeah,
It's terrain.
there's always 2 according to the way they count it.
A master and
Alright.
apprentice.
Let's see.
Oh man, you want to buy this then? If you take the 5.
Yeah, I mean, I can't take the 5 and that. I have 3
shoot.
pounds.
I thought I had 4 there.
Oh, you know what? This is actually pretty good. Because it's got a barn. Oh, and it would be good for you probably, right? It's got a barn that goes right to the kind of terrain that it's going through. So I've already got 2 fields for that barn. So that costs nothing, and I don't want that trip. I'm just going to save my cash for now.
Give me the cash.
Give me the cash. And I took the card that Nikki wanted, so
Yeah, I know.
pretty strong.
perfect kern all around.
Perfect.
Well, you probably want that for the 5, Nikki P.
Yeah, I'm gonna
don't know
take
where
it.
you
I'm
put it.
5
just
is
trying to
not
figure
bad.
out where to place it.
Because you'll get it regardless when that line's complete.
What do I want? I want-
Heck, you could finish
It's
it right
gonna
now
be
if you put it on the
finished right
bottom.
now.
Yeah.
If I put it here, I'll probably do it. So let me see where it would get me if I go here. That would be 2 for that line, right? 2 different terrain types for the tractor.
Sure, and they're all different, so you would get your 6 points from up there.
And I would get the 5 for that.
The 5 is on a different line,
It's
which
on
is
that
not complete.
line.
You'll get that later.
Yeah. If I put it here, I would get the 5
You're going
right
to get the 5
now.
no matter what at some point, because all the lines will finish, right?
Yeah.
They will.
I'm going to do...
This is bad though because I didn't. It's different terrain types, but I'm absolutely going to have two forests
I'm
on
going
that
to do
line.
this here, right now.
Yes, you are.
All
Right, because
It is only 1 point per different terrain type.
I know, it's
anyway.
not a
gonna
huge...
be-
Farms are not
Okay,
huge scoring.
I'm doing it.
Well,
No, I
if
think
you have
it's good,
multiple
yeah.
trains, which I do have too. So
Oh,
far.
yeah. Right.
All right. So, this is complete.
Cool.
So I get 6 points,
You do,
right?
because every
Different.
terrain is different.
Okay.
And you want to play a terminus card for... There's no other features. Oh, I'm sorry. You also get the farm, which
Right.
scores 2 points because there are two
Right.
different kinds of terrain.
That's
So
8.
That's
8.
8.
Yep. And then any
And then
cash
any-
you get here.
Well, it's not so great,
It's
but I
always gonna be
need the
3 at
I
least.
need
It's
the
always gonna be
cash.
3, yeah.
Yeah,
I
at
need the
least.
cash, so I will play this one, which will get me 5.
No, because
No.
the
No.
signal's on another line.
Gosh,
yeah, yeah.
darn it!
Yeah.
The halt is on another
Yeah.
line. It's either farms or trips or
Number
different
of
terrains.
yeah, number. Here we go. Number of one terrain. I don't have a good card.
No, but
Play it,
then
they're
use
all-
it just to get 3.
You
need
have
the
to
money.
play
Okay,
one, but they're
all
all
right.
worth £3.
All right, number of one terrain type on the line.
And it's 1, so you get £3.
Yeah.
Take your 8
that
points.
Would be
Don't
nothing,
forget to
and that
score
would be
your points.
nothing. So 8 points.
I mean, literally, mine were all 0, so
8 points.
there's your new card. Give her the £3 or a reminder to take
I
it.
got £3.
Yep.
And
1, 2,
we'll slide these down.
twisting with my brain.
Okay, I'll do this one, I think. And then that will finish that. So it's 7 like you did, plus 4 since there's
Sure.
no people, no villages. So that's 11.
Nice.
Okay.
And there's nothing else for point scoring on it for now. That's end game scoring for the
Right.
siding.
Right.
And play a
then-
terminus card for some cash.
Yep. Oh, this is a good one. Number of oh no, not that one. This one here. Number of cards assigned to it. That gives me 8.
Yeah, nice.
I'll take that. That's going to be helpful.
Yeah, that's big.
Okay. Slide all that down.
1 card, please.
Okay. So these are done. Do I just leave them here?
They're not going to score again, and I don't think there's anything that could end game score them, but may
Okay.
as well. I think I'm just going to pay 1 and take this second card here. Even though maybe that's not the greatest one. Maybe I want that first one.
Maybe you do.
I think maybe I do. I will take my pound back, and I will put this card upside down right there. And I don't want that halt trip, so I can't spend any more money. I am living very frugally.
Oh, I didn't take another one of these.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Nikki?
Yeah, well, I do want this one.
You're welcome.
You are welcome. Now, if I get it on a different line. Ooh, that doesn't work. It's so evil. It's like, no. I can't get that to work. Cannot. Don't have enough money to buy that one. I could finish this if I want. Sure, why not? Okay. So that ends this water line here.
Indeed it does. And it doesn't have any scoring features that we know about for now.
Okay. That's not enough. Well, I'll do it. So I'm going to do number of water on the line. So it's just going to be
2,
2.
yeah.
So I get 7.
That's cool.
It's
That's
actually
3.
3.
Yeah.
That one
Oh,
counts
plus
there.
that one. So,
So it's 10.
10.
Wow.
That's way better than I thought.
That is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay. So I get a new terminus. And there was no other scoring for that, right? And then we slide this down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you just scored some points besides being rich.
I surely did.
You are rich, rich, rich. All right, it's Lincoln's turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to pay 1 for this because I'm going to just keep tractoring it up or farming it up here.
Farm up that farm line.
Well, it's now
it's a
3 different kinds of terrain, so that's a plus.
That's nice.
Do you want to put that farm on that line or and flip
Oh,
the
you're
card
right. I have
around?
to flip it around, yes. I looked at it correctly on the board, but didn't.
Yeah, I thought you might mean to do that.
So there you go. There's 3 farms for that. So those 3 terrains will be okay.
They are paying out fairly nicely,
Yeah.
yes. You do still want to end with woods on that line.
Yeah. And then, do I want to buy any of these?
If he had the money, can he buy more than one?
You can only buy one,
No?
but you can buy
Okay.
it before or after your
Okay.
Every terrain
railways.
on the same line is 6 points. Oh, of the same.
Is the same. It has to be exactly the same.
Right. Well, this would be a good one if I'm going to aim for forest, right? Cost me 4, though. Okay. Cool. I'm done.
Okay, give us one card.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do I want the one
I know
with a dollar?
You have
on it?
barn action going on.
But
too.
that's
it's 2
that's
different
a
routes.
village barn.
Oh, it is a village barn. It takes a village barn.
And I only have, well, I've got a village here and a village here.
Ooh.
But I
Did
wouldn't
somebody
be
Oh
able
no,
buy-
that would turn before that. Boo.
Yeah,
Did somebody buy the no villager?
Yeah,
Doesn't
I
end
did.
As a
he did, and he
I
just
did.
village.
slapped it on
Okay.
the short line that ended immediately
Okay.
to get the points for
Sure.
it. I screwed up that part, but I'm going to try.
There's a lot of messing yourself up.
There certainly is, yes. All right, I'm going to do this. I am going to spend 2 to get this and complete this line
With 3, nice.
with 3 signals,
Nice.
which
Which
also
is
gets me
16.
$8 for having 3 signals on the line.
Nice.
8 pounds, excuse me.
£8, yeah. Come on.
I know.
Get in the theme.
We
here.
are, but it also, of course, gets me 16
Yeah,
points
it's
for
huge.
having 3 signals.
That right there is huge.
All right, I've bought my railway card, completed a line. I'm taking a new terminus card. And now that I have some money, I will buy a trip. You obviously, I didn't say this specifically, but you cannot assign a trip to a completed line. So I
Okay.
couldn't now put a trip that scores for signals on a completed line. The
Right.
trip has to be played
All right.
before the line actually ends. But so what do we got? We got signals. We got every terrain is of the same type. 3 of the same, well, that would have been good. 3 of the same non-signal. Oh,
Yeah.
non-signal. No, that would not have helped. And then the last, maybe I don't want a trip. They're not that good.
We're not speaking to you?
They're not speaking to my soul. That's right, Nikki.
Trips should always speak to your soul.
Shouldn't they? You know what? I will try, though. I think it's worth it. I will just pay 3 for this first one.
I hate you so much right now. I'm like, I'm not.
She's like, well, he's not going to take that one.
I'm
if
like,
anything, it's not going
nobody's
to be
gonna
that
want
one.
that one. Everybody was saying how much there was not good stuff up there. I'm like,
No, it's pretty
cool,
good
woohoo!
You're finally going to get that one
I was
you've been
gonna put
eyeing.
it right there and score that 5 twice.
too. Yeah.
Well,
Hopefully,
you know, I'm sure things will work out for you in another way.
Aaron. All right,
Yeah.
now I don't know what to do. That was like my
Well,
major.
we're halfway through the game,
my
right?
are
major
halfway through
move.
the game.
That was
Sorry.
my major move.
Well, look at all this money I gave you. Look at that free
2
money.
points per completed line, excluding this one. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
So if you don't think you're going to finish a line, you put it on
No,
there?
you're
No, it doesn't matter. You just want to get it on there because you're gonna.
You want to
You're gonna get
you want
6.
to do it like
you're
your
gonna get 12
last
points.
game. You do it on the last one. You get 12 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to pay for it, though.
No, it's a
not
lot
that
of money.
much.
It's a lot of money.
So my next thing,
My next trick.
for my next thingamabobber is, the wheat's all the way up there. Boo.
Oh,
So that would be 7.
pause. Sorry.
Okay.
I need 2 more points. I scored my signals, but not my barn here. I took the 16 for the 3 signals. Mm-hmm. This barn, same line, is crossing 2 fields. I have 2 more points.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
I am not good at scoring rail lines, but there we go. Thank you for whoever noticed that and was about to write a comment down
Yeah, yeah.
below. Well, we caught it a little late.
Well, that train, oh, that could work. Okay, I am going to make that look even nicer.
Look at that rail line.
And then I pay what for that?
No, the next one, if you
It's
want
all
that
there.
one.
If you want that one, you just take that and the
So then I'll
pound.
take this and the pound, and I'm gonna place, that's gonna attach that way. And that will work. Ta-da.
Turtle.
And I
Okay.
don't want any of that, unfortunately. Oh. Move, 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 move. This is going to be the one for you, Lincoln.
Yeah, pay
Sure.
say 6 pounds for it.
It's pretty good, though. I'm going to put one here and buy this
Okay.
for this line.
What does that one do again?
At least 3 of the same non-signal feature,
Non-signal.
and I've already got
He's got
three
the 3 farms already.
And then,
Spend your 3.
yeah. And then,
So yeah, that's 6 points no matter when that ends. He's got
yeah, and then
got
I'll
it.
just do this here.
Which does not yet finish a line.
Right, but that's
Right.
another different train type.
Yes. Nice. But you still do want to end with woods if you can on that
Yeah.
one, which
Seems
is,
possible.
is certainly possible.
Yep. Okay.
All right, now we can have. Now I have no idea. Oh, we get 2 new cards. Wait, no, it
Yeah.
goes at the end.
Oh yeah.
It is
The
it's-
barn.
Oh, the
version of
barn.
that, or the pasture.
At
version
least
of that,
one
yeah.
pasture, and fewer pastures than anything else.
Okay.
Let's put that there so
Yeah,
you can read
I
it.
want her to read that one again.
Can be, and then we got that. All right, that one sort of works. I mean, the 5 is a lot of points for me. That's 10 points. But I didn't particularly want. I don't have a good terminus card for it. Is sort of the problem. This is kind of the only thing that really is any good. So I'll put a coin on
Again?
there. I'm not doing it to stop you. It's just literally the only thing. It gets me 10 points for doing nothing, basically. So this line finishes. I'm not going to buy a trip this turn. I do get 5 pounds because it has a 1 trip assigned to that route, assigned to that line. And I get 10 points. 5 for the halt, and I score 1 again. So that's just a straight 10 points. Sorry, Nikki.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you're going for.
I know. It's killing you. I know.
Yes, I'll cry myself to sleep tonight. Yes.
All right. Also, village. I don't really care about that too much. I will probably just take that last card. I think it can do something for me. Maybe. Don't want it there. Ooh, if I put it there, every terrain on the line is a different type. That will work. That ends. Ooh.
Does end that one.
Hold on. Don't know if I really want anything to end right now.
Well, I mean, some of them are just going to end and get you 3 pounds.
Yeah, that's all it's going to get me
Yeah.
because I'm going to
'Cause
dump
there's-
a card that doesn't work at all.
It's also got that for the end of the game. I mean, you're doing pretty nice on those.
That's what I am
Yeah.
working on that. Okay, so I took that one. I took the coin for it.
Mm-hmm.
That was on it. It ends this line, so I have 1 signal, so that's a 0, and then I have to put one of these down, which is a nothing, a no-go.
But it's 3, right? There's always 3 for the 0.
There's always 3.
Take a new one.
Here's your new one.
3. And that's it, right?
Unless you want to buy a trip.
I do not.
Okay. Got a lot of money.
I do, but the trips are not working for me
yeah.
at all.
You could just buy them to get some new ones out for me.
Yeah. So you can buy them
Yeah,
from under
so I can
me?
buy the perfect one that's good, looks
Yeah.
good for you. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
only,
I think I'm going to wrap that line up.
only 5 cards left for 4 for Nikki.
And let me think if I want to buy one of these. Every train on the same type, right? Boy, that would be a great one for this, but I can only do 2. Let's see what else I've got going on here. I'll pay 1.
Oh yeah, the trees.
Yep, and then I'll do that one here, hopefully. Okay, so this one's complete. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of terrain.
Okay.
Times 3, so that's 12 points.
Nice.
And then,
And it's also 6 because it starts and ends with a woods, a
Yep.
forest.
yep,
6 more points.
And it's also 6 because it has 3 barns.
okay.
So you just made 24
Or
points.
3 farms or whatever.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
And then another 6, okay.
So right, 24.
Yeah.
6 here, and 12 for the 3
Yeah.
farms, getting 4 each.
okay.
And
Is there anything else?
that's it. He should play a terminus card for cash.
Oh yeah, but let's see what else is there. Any of these? I think everything else is fine, right?
I think so. That's pretty good. 24 is pretty good.
I would think.
And then, kind of want to save that one. Number of trees on the line. There's 2, so that'll give me 7. That's good.
Nice, yeah.
Okay. Did you buy there too?
Yeah, you have to take 1 from there.
I did.
He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't pay coins, but
No, I was
you always put 1 at the
trying
end
to
of that.
remember. There we go. So this is more
More
wheat,
wheat
than any other
terrain.
terrain.
See, I already did that though. I already finished that line. But you could maybe do it there. You've got
I'm
2.
screwed. I didn't look ahead carefully, but anyway, no worries.
I think it's easy to do. I mean, I'm sure I've done that too. All right, I am actually gonna buy. Here, somebody make me some change. I'll just take 5 from you.
Okay.
Thanks, Nikki.
Jeez. Just help yourself.
I'm just trying to save time. I'm gonna put another one on here and take this one.
Okay.
The 2 points per completed line. Now, which line am I gonna complete last? I think it's gonna be this one.
I think I should take these off because I just think well, maybe if we collapse them or something.
Just collapse
Yeah.
them, or even turn them over, because
I think it tells
it does. Well, they're not necessarily completed lines. They could be active or inactive.
Well, those are completed, right?
Right, but some of them are not. This one's still going.
Mm-hmm.
Or
don't
just
do it yet.
Okay.
Sorry.
do
I
it on the
shouldn't actually do that.
terminus side or something. Okay.
I took my trip first. I have not
You
taken a
did.
railway yet. I will pay 1 and take the green field. I'm not
am
even
not
looking. I don't
even
have no
kidding.
idea what you're planning. I really don't. Well, again, I feel terrible.
Sure.
Yeah. This line finishes. This farm pays 2 points because it goes through 2 terrain. I don't think I have anything but the ultra minimum types of. Yeah, I'm just going to play number of trips, which is 0 to get me my 3 pounds.
Look at all the money Nikki's got over there.
I know. I made change
well,
right from her.
someone keeps buying stuff.
Well, yeah, because we're leaving her all this money. Another rail.
Okay.
And look at this. This is like free, basically.
Okay. I don't know. I'm really unhappy. No. Oh yeah, that works. He's on that line. So I will take that one and slide it on down.
No trips.
No. That didn't complete anything.
No,
right?
it didn't.
No,
I mean, I
okay.
was checking.
Just making sure.
You got a couple long ones going.
Well, I guess I'll pay 1 to take this. So it gives me another line with the. What is this called again?
Sidings.
Sidings.
It says it right there underneath it
Yeah.
if I just read. And then, I mean, if I take it, it's free, right? There's just no chance. The randomness of what comes out is rough.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you need certain types of terrain, and they're getting broken up. Like, it could be on the other side of this, right?
Yes, it could.
The one that you're hoping for. I guess I'm done. There's really nothing super exciting out there. Here you go, Aaron. Tons of forest still. I was worried about it, but it ended no problem.
I'm going to put two
Oh,
coins
wow.
out there and take this. So that's also the base 3 for taking a trip. Put that here.
And what was that one? Oh, more wheat.
More fields
Fields,
than
yeah.
anything else.
Yeah. That should be easy.
Shouldn't be
I
hard
don't
to
know.
do on
Yeah.
that one, no. I think I may want that lake.
Oh, I thought you were going to go for that.
I feel like that'll be there next turn.
1, 2. It's away. It's too far
It's
away.
so
It's
far
too
away.
expensive.
Yeah, I need some more change.
Okay.
I'm gonna put 2 and take this
Wow.
lake. Which it really doesn't matter which way it goes.
Two points per completed line, excluding this one. So that's like the one you took earlier.
Oh, yeah, it seems like there's doubles of quite a few of them.
What's the cow one here?
At least one and fewer than any other type. It's what I'm trying to do here, which I'm not going to make.
Oh, at least one.
At least one. So like here you've got
That's
a pasture,
one, right.
but it has to be fewer than everything else. So you have to have 2 fields, 2 lakes, and 2 villages on that line, which you do actually.
Yeah.
So if you put a grain to end that line, then you have that. You have 1 pasture, and everything else that appears is more.
Okay.
But that is currently the only line where it's possible for you. And
Think.
you could,
I'm
if you wanted to
gonna-
pay $4 and end it with the grain right there.
Try to work it out. All right. I'm gonna try it. So 1 here, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
3,
get 3 to the bank.
and then I get 1 back for this.
Yep.
I'm gonna put it on this line
Well, wait on that.
here,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna.
I will have you
1,
know,
2, 3,
I was
4,
going to buy that
5.
next turn.
Sure,
so
you were.
You did screw me up a
Sure.
little bit. I was.
Good.
That's why I didn't think anybody could do it. I didn't think anybody was going to try
okay.
for that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, I just broke it up so I could put the coins on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I just take this
Yeah,
one
that's it. You
Yep.
just take it.
and I put it there to finish that line. All right. There's a couple scorings that are going to happen with this line being complete. So how do you want to do it first?
Well, go ahead and take the 6 points since we just
Okay.
decided you definitely scored that pasture.
Okay. So 6 points.
And you have a grain barn, a field barn, so 2 more points because there's 2 field terrains
so
in there.
15, 6. So that's where at 16. Okay.
Okay. And then you have 2 farms
Yep.
with village, field, lake, and pasture. You have 4 terrain types, so that's 8
8
points
more
for the farms.
points. Okay.
And I think that is everything for now. And now play whatever cash card gets you the most cash for that line.
Yeah. Number of wheat on the line. So I have 1, 2, 3.
Nope.
No.
No.
Yeah. 2.
It's this line
Oh,
here.
shoot.
You have 2.
2. So 7.
7 is still not bad.
Yeah.
It's still a lot of money.
Yeah, she's going to be able to buy whatever the heck she wants.
Yep. Okay, now we can put out
Yeah.
new cards.
Oh, I meant to. Well,
It
I've been
doesn't-
putting
it
it
really
here.
doesn't
I've been
matter.
putting it here,
Yeah.
And I want that one. That sucks. Oh, there you go.
Only straight tracks 6 points. Wow, I don't think any of us have done
No, that's hard.
that. Well, it's easy if you know you're going for it. Just go straight across. But yeah, literally every line has a bend already.
I think I'm going to do this with the ones I threw away.
Oh yeah, that is in the rules. Sorry, I forgot about
okay.
that. So that's sort of an easy way to tell which tracks
Yeah.
are still running, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I kept having to rethink. I'm like,
Yeah, me too. It's much easier to see at a glance which ones are closed. All right, one more little thing that we
Overlooked.
corrected
Can I take
80% of the way through the end of the game.
Okay, well, I'll take this and put that here.
Sure.
I mean, it's a pile of money.
Yeah.
And then, do I want any of these? I mean, I can dream, right? It's already 3, net 3, or no, net 2, if I take it. What else is there? Score 2 on the line again. I don't know that I'm doing any of that. 2 points per completed line.
Barnes, yeah.
I'll just take this for 2. What the heck?
Yeah, it's just free money at that point.
Yeah.
You have 2 barns on a line there. I don't know if it scores you better. It's not finished.
Yeah. And he could also have 2 on that one.
Yeah. But
But
I
that
don't
was
know
a lot of money.
I don't know what the better choice was. Yeah, the
I'm just
money's
gonna. I'll
great.
just try here and hope that I can. Well, maybe this one could do it too, right? This is right. No, it can't. It would be this one. Okay. Well, maybe I can dream. Okay. Do that first, as I've been doing, and that as the second one.
Exactly 3 of any one terrain type on the line. That is doable, but I cannot pay that much. I think that's the one. I think I take the one with $2 on it.
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, it works just fine for several of my things. So it goes there, it doesn't finish anything. And I'm pretty sure I'll take the 2 barn one. Although the other one can be, let's see, like that barn's 2 points. The other one's a lot more. So I think I'm going to pay the 3 and put 1 on here. Take this
Okay.
one.
Boo. I hoped I would get that one, but I just couldn't.
It's pretty good.
Swing it.
Where do I want it? I mean, what am I going to complete last? I guess I'll just hedge my bets and put it here. All right, put out 1 of each.
Mm-hmm.
2 points per type of feature on the line. I believe that would mean these things.
I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So up to 10 points for that.
Barns, and the next one is only straight tracks on.
Yes, which is, I think, impossible for all of our lines, so it's literally
No.
not for anyone. No?
Only straight tracks
Oh, you
on
do
the
have
line.
one that can do it.
I have a possibility.
She has a possibility. I didn't realize she actually did.
I do.
You certainly do.
So, I am gonna buy that one.
So
For 3, yeah.
3 plus
So-
1 on the card.
2, 3, plus 1 on this one. I'm gonna assign it to this one here.
Hey, that seems like a pretty good place for it.
Then I will take this one and that's the funny thing.
Is that thing doesn't help you.
Well, if I put it here,
I know.
it does, but
I know. But can
Well,
you
there are
guarantee...
some other straights in that run. There's other straights
There
here.
are. I mean, it's 50-50 whether a card
Yeah.
has a straight. So do you want
I
to...
kind of want this on a different line.
Then it's 9
Or I
points.
finish it.
As we
So,
as we
okay.
mentioned, it's 9 points. I would probably just
I'm
go
gonna
for... You
leave
can
it.
afford to buy a straight card next turn.
Okay.
So yeah,
There we
I think
go.
that's right. Finish that one.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is we
Darn, that would have been good for me. Darn it. Oh well. Because then it would have done this as a different one of these as the as a siding.
Oh, you could have actually used that one.
Yeah. Oh well.
So, okay. It looks like you're not going to get any points right now. Oh, wait, she's still
Okay.
scoring. Because
Oh,
this
it's
is
done.
end game. Mm-hmm. 1 signal is no points.
There's no points.
And this is on a different line, so just play your cash card for something.
Okay.
your terminus.
My is 1, 2. Is this the same type? Yeah, it's a village card. Okay.
Yes, it's got 2 fields, 3 fields, 2 villages, and 1 woods.
So I'm going to just do number of terrain types on the
Okay.
line. So it's 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
So 4.
4 pounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, and this is finished here.
Okay. Hey, look at that. Will it help me though? No. Right, it doesn't do it. Needed to be straight. Oh well. So I'll pay the 3 to take this. Put that here. And then I will do this here.
Okay.
So this one doesn't score, but this one does. This is now done. I have
Okay.
1 barn with only 1 pasture on it.
Nope.
Oh, 2. Okay, so that's 2 points. Then I got 2 for this one as well, right? Because there's 2 sets of people, so it's another 2 points.
Right.
Plus 2 points. So it's actually 4 points for each of them because I'm
Right.
scoring them again.
They both
so
score
yeah.
twice.
Yeah. So 39, then to, and then another 4 to 43. Yeah. And then,
And then a big score.
yeah. Then I've got signals, so that's 16 points,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I
And-
couldn't get signals to work.
And then
They are not easy.
those are done. This one, the other one didn't count. And then I will look at these and see if anything. Number of these on the line. I'll do that one. I've got 2 of them on that line, so that's $7.
What are
The cows.
the
cow,
pastures?
yeah.
Okay.
Pastures.
Yes.
$7.
Pounds.
Pounds, yeah. I was the one doing it, making sure we
Yes,
did all
I
that
know.
before.
Yeah.
I'm going to change in some of this so we got so many 1s. Single pound notes, or not pound coins. Fill it back up.
Okay.
You took all the money off the board from me.
Yeah.
I want more money. Okay, let's see. Can I get that? I can't do both of those. So that. I am 1 pound short of I want this card, and I'm 1 pound short of actually being able to get it. That is the best card for me. So I have to take one of those first 3 cards. And they're pretty much all about the same, so I guess I'll take this one. And I think putting it here is the best for me. No, maybe putting it here is the best for me.
Is it? I mean, you get 3 different terrain types because of the tractor. You're going to get 4 points right now for the...
No, I have every terrain type for the tractor.
Okay.
I have village, field, pasture, lake.
Oh, never mind.
And there's 2 of those. But I'm finishing this a little early and only getting 8 points for it when I could get 12. It's a
Wasn't
little
this
bit
the
of
same thing? You
yes,
can't do it on
no,
both of them.
I know,
Yeah.
but I it's not. I'd rather sort of get like a little more points for that. It's not not a big deal. I am. Okay, that's probably my best play. So okay, I'm finishing this long line that goes all the way
Yeah.
from here. The farms are worth 5 points each because every type of terrain is in this line, so that's 10.
Okay.
Nothing else scores. Well, this is worth 8 because I have 4 completed lines already, excluding this one. Well, we don't do that. We do this. So that's 8 more. And that is all the Oh no, there's a barn here. This is a village barn, which scores 2 points because there are 2 villages.
Yeah.
10 for those 2 things.
Well, I already did the 8. But you're right, it would have been much easier to just do a 10.
Well, it's the same. You have to crank through the things anyway.
No, because I could have just jumped from 51 to 61.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I cranked the whole dial. But you're right, it's easier to score this game in clumps of 10 if you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the scoring for that line. My final card will finish my last 2. However, I do have all 5 terrain types gets me 10 pounds. That's pretty
Nice.
good. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm rich now.
Oops.
After.
And I
Yeah.
guess I will take a trip for my final line, which can't go on this one because it's already got 2. So I'm not going to have exactly 3 of any one terrain type on that one. 2 points per type of feature. 2 points per completed. Oh, another one of these?
Wow.
Yeah.
another one.
Wow. It
That's
kind of-
the end of the game there.
I don't know, but I
For
mean,
sure it is.
Getting 3
You're going to
of
get
those-
2 of those for 12 each, 24 points.
No. I have to do them in order. One's going to be 10 and one's going to be 12.
No, you put it on there at the same time. They'll both be complete at the same time.
No, they won't. You have to do one after the other.
Really?
Yes. With the rule, I mentioned it at the beginning, but the rules say when you complete more than one, you pick one, you do the whole thing, and then you do the other
Still, it's
process.
20 points, right?
Yeah, it's 20 points.
Or 22. 22.
Then we put this one down. And this one down.
That's the one I needed earlier.
Nah.
Finally, end of the game for me.
Okay. I'm about to complete 2 lines.
I think we're all
think
going
we all
to
are,
do.
yeah.
Lincoln's going to do 3.
So I want to buy a ticket first. And the only decent one was this one for me. So I put a coin down on that.
Play and the 3 to the bank.
And then 3 to the bank. 1, 2, 3. And I take this one right up here. Then I'm going to pay. I have to get, oh, it's on the bottom now. So I'm just going to take that one.
Mm-hmm.
And it plays right here. So then I choose which one I want to do first. I'll just do the straight line.
Sure.
So 6 points for the straight line.
Absolutely.
Then
The farm
it's
is
only
2 because there's
2.
only 2 types of terrain.
Right.
So
So
that's
8.
8.
so 8. And I think that's for this line. That's the only thing.
It looks like it to me.
8 points. Okay. 32. And then that.
So you do now play a terminus card for
Oh,
cash, and then you're
terminus.
going to get another one. So you could, the cash is only a few points at the end, but
Yeah.
you'll get a third
Silly.
card to choose.
Okay.
From. It is a little silly.
Terminus is going to be this lovely tractor, which
Sure.
will get me nothing. No,
No,
will
it
get
gets you
me
5.
5 for that. And that's that line. And then this line is 2 points for a type of feature. So these are features, right? 1, 2, 3,
That's another line.
4.
These are different lines.
Sorry.
It's only these 2.
Sorry.
Just
2.
do it again.
Okay, so for every feature, that's only going to be on the line. So that's just these 2.
So 4 points
So 4 points plus 5.
is 9, and this barn has just the 1 woods, right?
Yeah.
So it's a nice even 10. You just have to
10
add
points.
10 points,
Okay.
and then figure out what terminus card gets you the most
Yeah,
money.
it's not that great.
You do have. Do you have a terrain one? You've got village, woods, and fields.
No. Let's see. That is 2 of those. 2 of those is 7. Number of lines is 1 line. I will play this one, which gets me 7. Right?
I
Because
think it's 3.
these village
This one's up
people.
here as well.
Oh,
So you've got
I
3 of them.
forgot
So it's
those
all
village
10. You
people.
get 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
Look at that money.
Okay.
Another one of those. Another one of those, too. There's a lot of them in there. They look all now, right?
Did you take one of these?
No,
After
it doesn't
you-
look
No, I
like it.
didn't.
Okay, before Lincoln takes his final turn, we need to process this line, which he also completed last turn.
All right.
He got
yeah.
like 30 or more points for this big long one right here.
Previous turn,
But
I think it was, yeah.
we forgot this one here.
Sure.
So he's also going to get the 2 points off of this halt signal and whatever that barn is worth.
Sure, for the 1 water. Okay, so that's 3 points.
And what is this? Did you get this
no,
one?
no, this needed to be, this was what I was shooting for one of those.
Oh, that's the every terrain.
Yeah.
So it's just 3 points
And then I'll put...
plus your cash.
Okay, and then I guess I'll just do this one since this is the one I've had in my hand. The number of 1 terrain type on the line. So that's going to give me, it's 3, so it gives me 5.
Okay. Did you get your points?
I did not, so
3
that's
points.
3 points, yeah.
And then 5 pounds.
Okay, and then, wow, we're out of 5s.
God, Nikki's got them all.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I
do.
got a few too.
You, I mean, I have been poor, but you guys have.
Okay, and
All
then
right.
my final, yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then one of these, okay. Okay, and then final card. So I might want to buy a scoring thing. I have 2 things complete. I can only buy 1 though, so whatever one's going to be the best for me.
You can't get.
No, there's no forest.
You can't.
That would help me on that one.
Right. You can't get more water than anything, and you can't get.
I could do more water here,
There's no
Yeah.
straight waters; they both curve.
but if I did this,
Oh yeah.
Is
On
it-
this, put it on this line, and then you have 2 waters to
right?
two other
It'd
things.
have to be on this line here.
That's what
right?
I'm saying.
Okay,
yeah, the top one.
So then I need to have. It's only 4, right?
Yeah. So
Does it? I mean, it's going to cost me 4 to do it. Is it worth it?
4 coins for 4 points.
Yeah, isn't a coin worth 4 points?
No.
Oh, each
No.
coin worth a point?
No,
No,
3 coins.
3
Oh, okay,
coins.
okay.
3 coins in a point.
That's
Oh,
right. So I'll
no.
do that. Plus, I'll get some more
I
ones.
thought Dave's not here. That joke won't happen. Guess
I'm
what?
here. I'm one of those ones that does it as well. Okay, and then there's 3 for that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
Put
that's a
that
good
there.
point purchase. Unlike mine, which I did not score.
Okay.
Okay, so then now you complete all your lines, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we know you just got this 4 points. You may as well do this one.
Okay.
And then nothing else. Oh, and the signal does not score, so everything else on that line is end game.
Right.
So, how many
So choose a
points?
terminus card and take some cash.
Yep.
So you only made 4 points on that line?
He only made 4 points, but there's also the siding, which will score at the end of the game.
Okay.
He
Wow,
does
they're
have-
all pretty terrible. So I'll just take 3. Well, let me double check. Yeah, I'll just do one of these for 3.
And then, hey, you get a replacement.
Okay. Yep.
Put it
Put it over here. Yep.
3
3
coins.
coins.
Yep, from a fountain. Yep. I'm going into the fountain and getting them. And then the last one is no bonus scoring on it. I can do this,
A
the
2
number
point
of-
barn and a 2 point barn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
No points though?
Yeah, both. There's 2 barns.
So it's another
It's
4
4.
points.
Okay.
And then I get number of barns on the line. I get another 6. So I get 4.
And 6 points.
6.
Yeah.
6
No, 6 pounds.
pounds. Money.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Okay, and put out my last 2 cards to look at. I
You
actually,
are gonna get this.
there's something I'm looking for.
Enjoy it. And you're gonna get this.
And it's not that.
Enjoy it.
No, I don't enjoy it very much. So, I actually would have
9
taken the
points
one that Lincoln
minimum.
took. The more
One.
water would have been
Yeah.
actually okay.
9 points minus 1 point.
So I can't do this. I can't do
Per track.
exactly 3 of any terrain. I can't do exactly 2 farms, and then 9 points would get me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 4-point card, which would cost me all my money.
Which one's this?
This one that just came out here. It's that one that's 9
Mhm.
minus whatever.
Mhm.
So I may buy that. It's like I'm spending 2 points to get 4 points. What do I want to put here? I want to put that. And that doesn't really matter. What is this? Village. Doesn't really matter. doesn't really matter.
Do any of them make it slightly better? For doing
Not as good as spending all my money on this. So I'm just going to take the free one.
Well, that's good because you
It
don't
also
have
has
one
a
of those.
siding.
Yeah, you don't have it
you're
on
right.
that line.
You're right, I don't. So that's actually just fine. So that will complete. I'm sorry. First, I'll buy this because I need to buy this before
Before you finish the
I
line.
finish the lines. I spend all my £6.
Okay. To get all the way to the top.
We don't need to put the coins out because
Sure.
it's the end of the game.
Yeah.
And I put this here. I finish both of the lines. We'll do this one first. 2 points per completed line is 10. 9 minus 1, 2, 3, 4 is 5 points because it ends there. And 4 points for the halt signal. And that's it.
Then do the top one.
And then, wait, I've got to
Oh,
take
yeah.
some money, although it's not going to be. Points per halt. I get 5 for having a single halt signal. Thank you, sir. And this is almost every card I've drawn the exact same card that I
Yeah.
have
Wow.
just used. Like at
Fantastic.
least 3 or 4 times. I've drawn the exact one I've just used. All right, but I do have a good one for this last. All right, final line. It's all barns, so the wheat barn pays 1, 2. The forest barn pays 1. The person barn pays 2.
Are you
Oh.
adding that up?
The person
No,
barn.
add these up for me.
Okay.
The wood barn pays 2.
Okay.
The grain barn pays 2. The person barn pays 2. And the cow barn pays 1. I literally scored every card in the row.
7.
So 7.
7, yeah.
Plus 12 for completed lines.
So 19.
And I did not get this. So 19, which actually takes me to 99.
Wow. Okay, well, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah. I'm at 42. It's
And number of barns on the thing maxes me out to 8 more coins.
Okay.
And I think that's it, and we turn in our money, right?
Yeah, and then
So-
we do the sightings. Okay.
Oh, the
so-
sightings, yes. I have
science.
12 coins I can turn in for 4 more points.
Okay. 20.
So I scored 4 points for cash. Nikki's going to score 10 points, it looks like.
I have 11 points for cash.
Let me just give myself the 10 points.
Yes, do that.
All right.
And the final scoring is sightings,
Yeah.
Okay.
which is where I'm going to score the least. I have 1, 2, 3 tracks with sightings, which is going to give me 9 points.
I have
They have to be
1,
separate.
They have to be on separate lines.
Lines.
So like this is
This
only
is
one.
one.
3, 4,
2.
5. 5 for
3.
25. Oh, well.
And you also have 5 for 25.
Gamegenic Ingenious Supplies.
And the final scores?
77.
Ah, but 106.
112.
Nice.
Nice
Wow.
and close.
Okay.
And that is
us,
Village Rails.
not for
Well,
Nikki.
all right. It's all
Yeah.
relatively. Village Rails.
Yeah, what do you think, Nick?
The puzzle aspect of laying this out is the most.
Does it count as tiles? Because we know you love tiles.
I think it counts
to
as
me,
tiles.
it does.
Tile cards.
I agree. I just wanted to hear what you thought
It
about
does.
that.
It because you're working it like you would a tile game.
Agreed.
So
Agreed.
I really like, and it's confusing because there is do this line for those points, but this line could also be for these points. But if you put one in the wrong place, then this line that you thought you were going to get all those points for, you're going to get 0 for because there's a lot of crazy going on with working out the lines to the best benefit.
Totally agree.
Well,
and you
and-
have to give up a lot.
Oh yeah, I think that's the game.
Yeah.
It's like the pain of like, okay, well, planning all this
Yeah.
stuff,
Oh, yeah.
it goes for naught.
Like
right?
I would call it a game where your plans are gonna get screwed up no matter
Yeah.
what. Like
Right.
you're not gonna
Yeah.
always get the perfect layout.
Yeah. I mean, there were terminus cards I was holding on to because it looked very obvious that this was gonna work out.
This was gonna be the line to play them on,
and
sure.
then it wasn't.
Right.
It's like crazy.
And I stole the card you needed at least 3 times.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
whatever. You always do that to
I
me.
really had no idea. I was
Yeah.
just focused on my
Yeah,
little
I
track
know.
layout.
I know.
Yeah, what do you think, Aaron?
I quite enjoyed it. I mean, I do think it's like, it's a cute little box and a really nice little compact setup, and it's maybe, you could play it on a train. I almost want to try that, but like, you know, it's a very like, you don't need a full gigantic table to play this. It's meant to be a sort of like
It is a little bigger
portable
than you
game.
think, though, coming out
It's
of
meant
that
to be
box.
a bit portable.
Yeah.
You're right. I mean, it does take up quite a bit
If
of
you
space.
did this on your own table, and
It
then
would
you
be-
had somehow like on this edge,
You
you
need a
put
little
these
bit of,
here,
like, your
and then
briefcase
you
on
could
the
easily-
side to put
or you
these
do the
on,
where you have
like-
the center table on the train.
But I mean, I do admire the compactness of it, and it's very, and it's pretty readable. All the symbols are pretty good.
yeah, the biggest
Yeah.
challenge is keeping track of which ones are
which
on
one's on
line.
which line,
line.
and that's just sort of part of the game. I like the way the tracks flow. There's no way to loop back on themselves or dead end them. I think the number of things you have to track is not really that overwhelming, and you know every. And I like this market mechanic. You know, you can pay a little more to get a thing you want, but every card is pretty good for you in some way. But
Well, these are tough. Anything that's like this,
well, I mean,
more
but-
than fewer, these are horrible.
though,
right?
some of those are really tough.
really tough.
But I'm
to do.
saying that like almost every rail card you could make score some points for you in some way.
Potentially, yeah.
But you know, and I like the way the terminus cards and yeah, these trip cards sort of guide you towards point scoring. I like it quite a bit. I think it's a pretty neat little game. Although there's certainly, yeah, some of these are just going to be totally useless for you, and some of these you're going to go, oh, that's a great card, and the person before me took it before I ever had a
Yeah.
chance.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the game's great. I love what it's doing. I love all this. It's actually quite a bit of game in just 12 cards, right?
Oh,
I mean, you're
absolutely,
doing
yeah.
these too and all
Yeah,
that stuff,
absolutely.
but you know, there's a lot going on and it's really fun. And I love these. This is actually a really great idea. I wish we'd actually been tracking all this stuff earlier. But
Yeah,
I love
I forgot about
scoring
that
the
bit.
3 points for the
The £3, you mean the cash?
yeah, three
for not
three
doing
cash.
anything at all.
Exactly. No matter
Right.
what, it helps you show that you've completed the route. We should have remembered it too, because
Yeah.
we did play this once many months ago.
Because it shows
on
that you-
stream.
which
it shows
ones
when
you've-
it's done.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and I was like trying to keep my eyes on. I'm like,
Yeah.
I
how
was
am I
too.
doing so poorly on the scoring here? And I realized I hadn't completed so many routes.
So many
Yeah.
routes.
It
yeah.
was like there was a lot left that I still had. I had a bunch of stuff tied up in a few cards at the very end. Like this was a big deal to me. This was a big deal. You know, like these few here. This did 2. This did 2. Did this do 2 as well? Probably. I mean, it seems like those were pretty big. If I could make those happen. Did this do 2? No, I didn't do 2. It did 1. But yeah, it's neat. And I do love at the end. You know, you're gonna have this big jump because you have all of these
You got the
completing
big,
at once. You know.
I like the balance of like little short lines and then the big long ones that you're sort of working on the whole game. I think there's a lot of neat little.
This one was
wrinkles
hard
to
though.
it.
These sightings was hard.
It is. Yeah.
I mean, like to trying to keep track of it. And I think I basically, well, this got lucky, right? That card I took, and I knew what I was doing on that one. This is what I needed to actually make it work.
Yeah.
And then what's the other one I missed? This one, right here.
And if you had gotten, well, I mean, one more is the game. You would get 11 points for your
Yeah.
next sighting.
Wow. Those are
And
crazy,
jump
but
ahead of them.
they are challenging to do.
They
though,
are.
and you need them in the right orientation.
I only got 3, and at the beginning of the game, I thought I'm going to concentrate on those. Those are big
Yeah.
points. And I got this one on my very last card.
Right, which was 5 points.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that's enough. I mean, you'd have been 1
I'd have
point
been
ahead.
1 point
Yeah,
ahead
yeah.
of you if I didn't have
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But no, that's cool, and I love how it works. And I actually, if you're just paying attention, you're okay. But we did kind of mess them up a little bit, forgetting where its orientation is, because you go across the card. Okay, that's one of them. Oh no, it's
Ah,
not. It's on the
yeah.
other. It's on the
It's
other
on the
track.
other track.
But yeah, this is really really clever.
I think so.
Well, cool. Thanks for teaching us, Aaron.
You bet.
And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to our channel. If you click on the bell, you get notified when we put up new videos. See you next time.
Bye.